So, based on the recommendation of a friend, I am going to be doing a playthrough of Red Dead Redemption. I was going to do Saints Row the third, but for some reason I couldn't get that all to work as well as I'd hoped. And as my friend suggested this, and he did talk it up a bit and say it was an incredible game, so we are going to give this a go. We're going to play the original Red Dead Redemption. Here we are. A nice paddle boat. The quality of this is going to leave a lot to be desired, unfortunately, because I don't have an HD capture device, because I didn't have the £100 to go out and spend on it. So I don't think the quality of this video is going to do the game the justice, because it is supposed to be an incredible looking game. I will be turning subtitles on at some point as well, just in case I end up talking over any of the dialogue. I'm guessing that's me. This is a Rockstar game, so it is bound to be good. And it's bound to take up a lot of my time. So hopefully I can keep up with it. I don't have a good track record of finishing games. So the friend I actually did that suggested this game to me, I do a podcast with him called Anywhere But Here. You can find it on iTunes. I will put a link in the description as well, so you can go and find that if that sort of thing interests you.
Bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? That hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently, the Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
As is still the case today.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Walk around. Go to the saloon. L to walk, R to look. So disappointed that I can't play this in HD. To run, hold. Let's go to the cross. The blip on your map indicates a mission objective.
Mr. Marston, over here!
Subtitles. I am Mr. Marston.
You must be John Marston.
John Marston.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Oh, horse. Be able to get around a bit quicker. Follow Jake to the horse. PlayStation Home at the time.
Let's mount up and hit the trail.
Mount your horse.
I ain't much of a fella.
Ah, there we are. Right, options. Subtitles on, there we go.
Take it slow on the way out of town. No need to kick up a lot of dust.
Hitch. There we go. Ooh.
Let's go.
Oh, now. Whoa.
There we are.
Whoa there.
Wow. Riding the horse is quite difficult.
Mercy, you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent
whoa.
fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is.
The only thing I don't like about
So
games
what are
like
you
this
doing
is
up at the
it's
fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
telling me a
Well,
story
like I
on
said,
one side and it's
you
telling
ain't
me
gonna
what to do on
find
the
many
other side.
folk around those parts these days.
Should really
Those you
separate
do find
those
are about
two
as
things.
sociable as an illustrated back tooth.
So I'll pick up on the story when I go back and edit this.
I ain't going to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy
Go
they
get
are.
yourself some
Not like
whores.
Thieves' Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
Definitely a rockstar game with all this travelling.
Yeah. So it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson. Do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you better off not knowing.
What is the deal? I've been informed that it is a very good story, sis.
I'll tell you, Mr. Marston, those coyotes eat better than I do. Almost there, Mr. Marston. Just over this hill.
Oh, you fuck.
Whoa there.
I'm trying to.
Yeah.
There we go. Just because I turned to look at the carcass, that put me off completely.
Whoa. Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Weird old man from the west.
Come on. Bill! Bill, I've come for you!
Who's Bill?
Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
That's never good.
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge. No more Dutch. And no more you. Implores. I implores you
Implores.
to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
You're probably going to regret saying that.
Well,
Or perhaps not.
Oh. Poor John.
That's not the best start, is it? First trophy. So that was the opening sequence, and now we're going for another huge loading screen. I'll probably skip this, and I'll see you on the other side of the loading screen. Ah, there it is. No need.
Well, you're alive.
Wasn't she on the train?
So it would seem...
Pretty sure she was on the train.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Miss A.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
Was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Let's go talk to some people. Right. Oh, still. Oh, I've got to get used to these controls.
Hello.
Hello. Train. I suppose this is going to be going around quite a bit. Where is she? She's around the other side of it. Or is she in there? Oh, slow down. He's got a sore side. She's in this massive house, isn't she?
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here.
Horses again? Fuck no. It's hard enough to control him, let alone the bloody horse. Wow, footprints in the sand. It's crazy.
There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
Okay, let's see if you can still ride a horse.
I couldn't ride the horse in the first place.
Let's make a tour of the ranch so you can get your bearings.
Yep, having trouble already.
I don't have time to be waiting around.
There we are.
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
And here's the corral.
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better. Try to keep up, will you?
I'm trying.
Yeah!
There we go. Oh, fuck's sake.
That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl.
Stop pushing me into things if you want me to keep up.
And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaint from me, Miss McFarland.
Come on, this is the only chance you're gonna get to rest. How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house.
You're
and
a
then you
married
can sit
man.
for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. Come on, then. Let's mount up and take a look
Oh,
around.
fucking horses again.
Whoa there! Right, follow me. Keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious. Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
Oh, I do wish I could play this in high definition. I know I keep saying it, but it's true.
God damn it, these rabbits are at it again. Come on, let's get rid of them once and for all. Easy now.
Out of the way, woman. Whoa. Just trying to hit you up, you bastard. Why'd you jump over the fence for? Yeah, that's it. Go and scare my bloody horse.
Get your rifle out. It's about time these little thieves met their maker.
There we go.
Take that, you little thief.
How did... Oh, aim with L2, that's stupid.
I can already smell that rabbit.
How'd you fire? Martin.
Kill those little vermin.
Well, let's scare the bloody horses off, shall we? Just the one left. Where is he gone? Oh, he got away.
Much obliged for the help. Them rabbits can be wily little critters. Let's mount up and patrol the rest of the property.
I'll follow you, lady.
Let's get going. We've still got plenty of ground to cover.
Let's go.
not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move
How
to
far
a
out
big
are we
city.
heading, lady?
Become a lady of
There we
leisure.
Damn coyotes are back! We can't afford to lose any more livestock. Kill them, Mr. Marston. Whoa!
Come on, easy up now.
Come on, boys!
Whoa there. Come on.
Yes, you got one! That was some impressive shooting. We didn't even lose any chickens. Let's go. I'll take you back to your room.
No, I sure will. Oh, come on, horse.
You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
Why is he shouting? It sounded like he was shouting to me, didn't it, you? Oh my god. What is she doing?
Here we are.
Right. We are back. I think we'll be calling that a day once I step into my house.
Thank you for your help, Mr.
Thanks for
Marston.
watching if you did
Makes me
keep
kinda
watching.
happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
And
Good night, Miss McFarland.
leave some comments, let us know what I can improve. Other than the quality of the video, of course. And subscribe so you can see the next one, next episode when I release it. Thanks very much. I'll just read these last bits and then I'll go.